Good afternoon, folks. This is your Tickerguy Carl coming at you from sunny Niceville, Florida. Listen, I want to talk to you about something that you're going to get really angry about. Maybe, just maybe, you're going to get as pissed as I am about this. That is these stimulus checks. Oh, wait a minute. Why would you get pissed about a stimulus check? After all, you're going to get stimulated, right? You're going to go out to Walmart. You're going to buy a flat screen TV. Everything's going to be wonderful and rosy and great. No. You've been lied to. Again. Let's say that you're one of those people who either wants to buy a house or you have a house with a mortgage that's toxic and you need to refinance. That is a lot of people, right? Let's say that it's a $200,000 loan that needs to be either rolled over or originated. You're going to be prudent, 20% down, 30-year fixed mortgage. Before Congress started its latest little profligate spending spree, there was a short period of time when you could get that money for 5%. Now it is solidly over 6%. But we're going to use 5 and 6 as benchmarks because even though you probably wouldn't have gotten 5, you could have gotten in the low to mid 5s easily. And even though you'll not get 6, it's not that much over 6. So we'll use 5 and 6 as benchmarks, okay? Because it makes the numbers nice and round and easy to work with. Here's our handy HP 12C calculator, which, by the way, if you're going to spend your stimulus check, you don't have one of these, you should buy one so that you can put the lies to rest. $200,000 mortgage. Right? 30-year loan, 5% interest rate, just a few buttons, guys, $1,070 says the HP 12C. Okay, that's your principal and interest payment. Okay, $1,070. Now, same $200,000 loan, but now we're going to pay 6% interest. Same 360 payments, 30 years. And we get $1,193. Or $123 more per month. That is $1,476 more a year. So you can have a $600 check now. $1,476 this year, $1,476 next year, $1,476 the year after that. In fact, over the space of 30 years, it is $44,280. So you can have a $600 check. You have been robbed again by Congress. Steve Leisman having orgasms on national television for the last 2 days about how wonderful this is for America didn't mention the fact that it has driven borrowing costs up across the board for every American. Your credit card rates are going up. Your fees are going up. Your bank rates are going up. Your fees are going up. Your auto loan price is going up. Your fees are going up. Because the government doesn't have $100 billion to send out $600 checks, so it does what it always does. It goes to the bond market and it sells bonds. That depresses the price and raises the interest rate, which means your borrowing costs go up. If the only thing you had to borrow was the money to buy a house, it is going to cost you approximately $1,500 more a year, every year for the next 30 years, because the government tried to give you a Lewinsky under the desk and send you a $600 check. And instead of telling you the truth, while this was being debated, and now, while they're trying to get you to go to Walmart and buy a flat screen TV with your $600, they don't bother to tell you that $1,500 is going to come out of your pocket every year for the next 30 years. You are not richer because they sent you a $600 check. You are poorer because they sent you a $600 check. You are poorer to the tune of $900. That $600 check cost you a negative $900 from your real net wealth in just 1 year. And that is assuming that you just have an average $200,000 house. Now, of course, everybody's situation is different, but the fact of the matter is, again, folks, again, your financial literacy is dooming you. It is time to get intelligent about life. You cannot spend more than you make. The debt service costs continue to rise, and every attempt, as you have seen with this one, just costs you more than the supposed benefit that you got. You had enough? FedUpUSA.org is a webpage dedicated to people who are going out and protesting and actually standing around waving signs and pointing out the truth, the mathematical truth. www.financialpetition.org, or just financialpetition.org if you want, leave the dub off, is a petition to Congress to tell them to cut this crap out. All of the fraud, all of the lies, all of the BS, stop it. We as Americans can't afford it anymore. You send us $600 stimulus checks every time you do it, it costs us $1,500. What kind of a stimulus is that? I won't tell you, it's pornographic. You had enough, guys? You're being screwed, systematically screwed, intentionally, on purpose. This is not an accident. These people that write these bills know how to do the math. These people on television, Steve Leisman is an economist, a degreed economist. He knows the truth. He's lying to you. Nobody wants to talk about the truth. Well, guess what, folks? I'm going to do it. And so are a few other people. Pass this video around. And if you're as angry as I am that you got a negative $900 stimulus check in the mail instead of a $600 one, call Congress. Tell them to cut it out. Call them every single day and tell them you've had enough of the lies. You've had enough of the cooked CPI numbers. You know that inflation is not 3%. That's a bunch of bull. You've had enough of them claiming that they're going to send you $600 of free money when they're really going to charge you $1,500. You've had enough of them telling you that all of these wonderful things are going to happen and none of them are true, and they know they're lying the entire time. Act now. Well, you still have some of your money left.